Okay.
I think it's regrettable that this project was defeated. It was of considerable value to the town in terms of saving on its electricity bills over 15 to 20 years during the payback period of the turbines, following which additional useful years of life would have generated even greater savings. I think it's also regrettable because the reasons it was turned down are by and large nonsense. There is nothing experimental, untried, or guinea piggish about this project. There are thousands of wind turbines all over this country. Some of them have been operating for years, and none of the things that people speculated about that might possibly happen are happening. They're not spilling oil, they're not falling over, they're not burning, they're not killing lots of birds, and they're not causing health effects. There has been one on a 660 on the edge of the high school property in Hull for several years. There is one of 660 on the campus at the Mass Maritime Academy that is going to be a few hundred feet from the new library. There is one on the campus of the Abbey School in Portsmouth, Rhode Island that is also a few hundred feet from campus buildings. And there is a town-owned 1.5 megawatt turbine in Portsmouth, Rhode Island that's within 1,000 feet of their public high school. Moreover, I have seen pictures of 2 turbines that have been on the edge of a school campus in Iowa for upwards of 10 years. The notion that these other communities are erecting turbines too close to their own school children and are risking their health in doing so is simply preposterous, as is the idea that our local activists know something that the people in these other communities don't. Furthermore, along that same line, there are thousands of turbines operating in this country, have been for years. The numbers are growing. And the kinds of dire consequences that people opposed to the turbines speculated about simply are not happening. They are not falling over. They are not leaking oil. They are not catching on fire. They are not throwing blades. Sure, some of these things could occur, have occurred in a few instances, but the probability of their occurring is about the same as throwing a fair coin and having it land on its edge. It's negligible. The noise at 1,000 feet is negligible. The shadow flicker at 1,000 feet is negligible.